Dear engineers, welcome to Veda Gate Academy and welcome to the world of opportunities. Today, let me give you a short view on the competitive questions and the pulse of logic involved in this. Especially in digital logic design, the subject itself is logical. The questions will be more logical and twisty. One shouldn't go in generic way to solve. Always try to guess what logic is there in it. Now let me introduce few questions in Boolean algebra which were most familiar in competitive examinations and also most repetitive in the industrial interview perspective requirements. Thank you. The topic is Boolean algebra. Here I wish to discuss about the question. Which one of the following is the part of function f of ABC is equal to C bar? And the options given here: choice A, BC bar; choice B, AC bar; choice C, AB bar, C bar; choice D, all; and choice E, none. Well, just try to understand the question. Which one of the following is part of C bar? He is not asking you C bar is a part of home. He is asking you which one of them is a part of C bar. If the question is given as C bar is part of home, maybe all of the above could be, because BC bar is having C bar, AC bar is having C bar, AB bar, C bar is also having C bar. But the question is different. So which one of this is a part of C bar? Well, come back to, in generic way, in any way you're thinking, and most of the students would give the reply for this question as definitely none of the above. But the logical answer and the correct answer for this question, guess it is all of the above, but definitely not none of the above. Now, let me explain how and why all of the above is the right answer for this. Let us explain this. Yes. Function is f of ABC is equivalent to C bar. Well, can I write C bar as 1 into C bar? Why not? Any single variable can be multiplied with 1 whose value is not altered. Can I substitute in the place of 1 as A plus A bar into C bar? Why don't you write the expansion? AC bar plus A bar C bar. Now, when you look into the options, AC bar is there, nothing but B. So, it has proven AC bar is a part of C bar. Similarly, let me take in the other way. Expand C bar as 1 into C bar. This time I wish to make b plus b bar in the place of 1. B plus b bar into c bar. Can I expand like this? bc bar plus b bar c bar. Now here, which is matching? Option A, bc bar is matching. Here is bc bar. Now let me explain the third step of solving. Can I take c bar as 1 into 1 into c bar? Why not? In the place of first one, I will substitute a plus a bar. In the place of second one, I will substitute b plus b bar. And final into c bar. Now, when a, b are varying, can I write the combinations of a, b like this? A bar, b bar, a bar, b, ab bar, ab. For all, c bar is a common term. So c bar, c bar, c bar, c bar. Check out with whom the option C is matching. A, b bar, c bar. And here it is the one. So the answer proven as all of the above. Now one thing need to understand, every question will have some logic behind where we need to guess what logic it is. Then only you'll be able to get the right answer. Thank you. And you need to understand one thing. If at the term c bar is given like this, that will consist all the terms where c bar is common in the view of ABC. All the terms where c bar is common. Like if I have c bar as common, it could be as if c bar common a varies. If it is that, it can be a bar, it can be a. And c bar common b varies. It can be this c bar, b varies, bc bar and b bar c bar. And c bar common ab both varying. So c bar common 4 times and ab varying. AB varying, what are the possibilities? Which we already explained. So it could be a bar, b bar. It could be a bar, b. It could be a, b bar. And it could be ab. And as proven individually, I just wrote it together. You see, everywhere c bar is a common term. So c bar is the common term, common variable I can say. So, in the function f of ABC, if a term is given f of ABC is equal to c bar, it is implied it consists all the terms where c bar is common and remaining are varying. Based on this, the answer for this question is, of course, all of the above. Let us see 2 more similar kind of questions. Thank you. Now, question 2. Standardize or maximize the function f of ABC is equal to a bar BC, a b bar C, b bar C, AC bar plus a plus c. And this is the function given. And he's asking you to give your standardized output, maximized output. Here, the word standardization or maximization indicates every term of the function should include all the variables ABC. Every term in the function should include all the variables ABC. Like the first term is of course ABC consisting, second is also having ABC, third is missing with A, fourth is missing with B, fifth is missing with B and C, and this one is missing with A and B. But the standard function shouldn't miss any variable in any term. Now we have to bring into that form. Example, here substitute SA into 1 in the terms of A plus A bar, into 1 here, B plus B bar, into 1 into 1, into 1 into 1, like the previous model, how did we solve? If we go like that, it goes in mathematical way as if longer. Yes. Expand as b bar c into 1 plus ac bar into 1 plus a into 1 into 1 plus c into 1 into 1. Go on, substitute the missing variables, and then mathematically go out 2-3 steps, you get the answer. But it is competitive and it is a time bounded examination. You learn not only how to solve but also how to solve in a faster method, better method, matured way. Now let me show you the best way of solving this question and easiest way. Yeah. Yeah. I would like to use the method of minimize and standardize. I just want to use the method minimize and standardize. If I minimize the function first, understanding the function becomes easier. If understanding the function becomes easier, I can just give a faster reply. Now let me explain the procedure of minimize and standardize. The function here is a bar bc plus a b bar c plus b bar c plus ac bar plus a plus c, and this is a function given. According to the previous model what we learned, I'm taking c as a reference. Taking the term c as a reference, can I cancel all the terms where c is a part of that? Yes. So the term c consists all the terms with common c and varying others. Example, keeping c, I can cancel this b bar c because b bar c is a part of c. Similarly, I can cancel this also. A b bar c is also a part of c. And similarly, I can cancel that also. A bar b c is also part of c. Now, I minimized 3 terms keeping c as a reference. Like how you can take a as also a reference and b as also a reference, and anyhow. Come back to speak. The function left is c plus ac bar plus a. Now, c plus ac bar plus a. Can I write in this way? C plus c bar a plus a, and c plus c bar is however cancelled, and you will write it as c plus a plus a. A plus a is a anyhow. Finally, it is a plus c left. Yes, it is. Right? So, when you look into this, coming back to get it done, the function left over is sum. The term left over is sum, you could observe. It is sum. Expand this sum as a plus b plus c into a plus b bar plus c. Because in a plus c, b bar is missing. And these two are the sums. And you know well, in Boolean algebra, sums are referred as a part of pi capital M. Product of sums. Product of sums. Product of max terms. And you remember, in Boolean algebra, every sum is made equivalent to 0. When a sum is made equivalent to 0, what is the value of these variables? 0 plus 0 plus 0. And what are the various variables? A, 0. B must be 1 because 1 bar must be 0. And C is 0. I repeat, 0 plus 1 bar plus 0 is equal to 0. Every term default, every sum term should default made equivalent to 0. Then what are the values? 0, 0, 0, 0 and 0, 1, 0, 2. So if it is f of ABC, 3 variable function 0 to 7. And out of 0 to 7, 0, 2 are a part of POS. Is it not the remainings of the part of SOP? Yes. Can I say this function is also equivalent to sigma small m 1, 3 to 7? 0 and 2 are not available. 1 comma 3 to 7 are a part of sum of products. And this is the standardized form or maximized form of the Boolean function given. Now, rather going mathematically, understanding the pulse of the function, minimize and standardize is a matured way and the best way. And funny, you may say this, and if I go mathematically, sir, how much time does it take? Maybe 1 or 2 steps more. And you did this, and here also I've taken it as 2 to 3 minutes. Yes, but to explain you, I have taken all these steps. But if I do on my own, I think in the competitive exam, or if you do on your own, I would say it is hardly 30 to 40 seconds time. Is it not? Yes. So hence, always think a logical way to solve the question, especially digital, but not a blind mathematical way. And let us see another question which is also like this, similar. Question number 3. Number of literals given, left, eliminated. From the function f of ABC is equivalent to A bar BC, A bar BC bar, B bar C plus AC bar, or we say A bar C bar plus A bar plus C. Yeah, this is the function. And he's asking you number of literals given, left, eliminated from this function. And first we need to minimize the function. Minimize. And to minimize, I don't want you to follow mathematical way and you solve it by cancellation technique, which I already taught you. Take this. Taking C as a reference, first write the function once again. A bar BC plus A bar BC bar plus B bar C plus A bar C bar plus A bar plus C. Now, I just would like to take reference of one by one. C as a reference here. Can I cancel C related terms? Yes. This is consisting C and this is also consisting C. Can I take reference next as A, reference A bar, sorry. Cancel all terms related to A bar. Say here is A bar and here is also A bar. Great. And within a single step the output is here, A bar plus C. For these sort of functions, neither mathematical way required, nor using a K-map longer way, simplest technique to go. But if you are to solve this question by this logic, at least 1 or 2 non-standard terms must be there. Non-standard in the sense, it should be f of ABC, but in some terms, some variables are missing. If any term is missing any variable, it is called as non-standard terms. First check out if any term is non-standard. From there you can start using a cancellation technique to make a faster way. So answer is A bar plus C. Expand A bar plus C as I told you already. In B bar missing, no? A bar plus B plus C and A bar plus B bar plus C. Now if I take pi capital M, the product of some value for this question, pi capital M, a POS value, and you know well, POS is always equivalent to, sum is always equivalent to 0. When this sum is 0, value of A is 1, B 0, C 0. And when this sum is 0, A is 1, B is 1, C is 0. So that 1 bar plus 0 is 0 and 1 bar plus 1 bar plus 0 is 0. In digital Boolean algebra, it is always a default. Sum must be made equivalent to 0, called as max term. product must be made equivalent to 0 called as minterm, and we already know that. And keeping that in the way, 1 0 0 4 1 1 0 6. So the terms 4 and 6 are a part of this. And if the terms 4 and 6 are in POS, what are SOP? Sigma small m called as SOP. The remaining terms. What are the remaining terms? Leaving 4 to 6, 0 to 3, comma 5, comma 7. That's the right answer of standardizing the question. And fun, now the issue is, we did two things here. And he asked us number of literals given, left, eliminated. Given, left, eliminated. First we minimized. From minimized we found a standardized output also. Now let us answer the question. What is the final leftover term here? Yeah, this one. And this is final leftover answer. A bar plus C. Number of literals given, left, eliminated. And if it is definition of literal to be, literal is either a primed or unprimed Boolean variable. Primed or unprimed Boolean variable. And you may answer in this way as well. Come back to option A. In the question, 3 literals are given. In the option, 2 literals are left, so 1 eliminated. Option B. 3 are given, 3 are left, 0 eliminated. Option C. 3 are given, 1 is left, 0 eliminated. And option D. None of the above. Well, come back to speak. You observe this. 3 are given, that means ABC. 2 are left, that means AC. 1 is eliminated. The other way, 3 are given ABC. Internally, A bar plus C is also having B. So 3 are left, 0 eliminated. Like how you just start analyzing. But you need to know the perfect definition of literal and how to count literals to answer this question. Example, literal is either a primed or unprimed Boolean variable, which I already explained. So A or A bar, B or B bar, C or C bar. And if I give you a definition of number of literals, it is number of utilizations. Number of utilizations of variables is called as literal. Utilizations of variables. Please remember, how many times A is used, how many times B is used, how many times C is used, A or A bar, B or B bar, C or C bar. Like how? Is it not A 4 times used here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, in the given function, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. How many times B? 1, 2, 3. How many times C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, just give me the value. How many times A? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Plus, how many times B? 1, 2, 3. 3 times. How many times C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, how many are the given literals? 7 plus 5, 12. 3, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. And how many are left? A bar plus C. Once A, once C. So in leftover, it is that A once, B 0 times, C once. So hence it is 2. Eliminated 12 minus 2, 10. The right answer for this question is 12, 2 and 10. Lot of logic involved where none of the above is the right answer. Interlinking, the possibilities. And here, first he asked us to minimize and then find out the number of literals given, left, eliminated. And we found as we minimized and then again standardized to look into the original form. From there, from the minimized value A bar plus C, and we have given the right answer of given literals, leftover, eliminated. Finally, literal is either A or A bar, B or B bar, C or C bar. So number of utilizations of variables called as literals. Just be cautious about. A similar question, can I solve you one more example to give you more clarity? Yes. Question 4. Number of literals given left eliminated from the function f of ABC is equivalent to sigma small m 1, 2, 4, 7. Yes, and this is the function given. And say answer is fill in the blank. You need to write the numerical number for this, numerical answer type. Now let me expand the function. Sigma small m is called as sum of products. Sum of products. And these are products. In digital, we know well each product is equivalent to 1. That means each term is equivalent to 1. Why don't you write the product values of them? So 1 is 0, 0, 1. 2 is 0, 1, 0. 4 is 1, 0, 0. 7 is 1, 1, 1. The digital values. And write the product values keeping ABC as a reference. ABC. Yes. A bar, B bar, C. 0 bar, 0 bar, 1. Plus A bar, B, C bar. 0 bar, 1 into 0 bar. Every term should be made equivalent to 1. Plus A into B bar into C bar. So 1 into 0 bar into 0 bar. At last, A into B into C. 1 into 1 into 1. And this is how the original form of the function sigma small m 1, 2, 4, 7. From here, try to change the form of the function. Yes. Can I take A bar common in these two? Can I take A common in these two? A bar common in these two? A common in these two. Make out. A bar common into B bar C BC bar. B bar C plus BC bar. Plus A common B bar C bar plus BC. Yes. Expand to give a final form. A bar into, you know well, B bar C plus BC bar is B XOR C. B bar C plus BC bar is B XOR C. Write down as B XOR C plus A. And you know, B bar C bar plus BC is B XNOR C. B bar C bar plus BC is B XNOR C. XNOR. Can I expand in this way? A bar into B XOR C plus A. B XNOR C can be written as B XOR C whole bar. XNOR is XOR inversion. Yes. So B XOR C whole bar. Now how is the form? Just try to observe. A bar into B plus A into B bar. And just treat this as this way. This is single term. This is single term. A bar into B plus A into B bar. Treat this B XOR C as B. So A bar into B plus A into B bar. So what it happens? Finally, in the form of A XOR B. So A exclusive R, B exclusive RC. And this is how the final output which is obtained. By this, let us answer the question. Number of literals given and left to eliminated. Given are 3, 6, 9, 12. A 4 times and B 4 times and C 4 times. So, other way you can count it 3, 6, 9, 12. So, 12 literals are given here. And how many are left? A, B, C. A XOR B XOR C. A, B, C. 3 are left over and 9 eliminated. The answer is 12, 3 and 9. And this is how if you solve, your whole effort goes waste because the answer given here is wrong. 1239 is the wrong answer. 12 given is correct. 3 left over is a wrong answer. What did he ask? You need to always understand one thing. He asked you number of literals eliminated, removed. But you try to observe this complete process. I never removed any variable or a literal here. It is only changing a form called as association. It is only changing a form, taking common things, association. Association cannot be considered as elimination. Please remember, association can never be considered as elimination. In this function, no single literal is eliminated. Finally, the answer is 12, 12, 0. 12 literals are given, 12 literals are left, 0 eliminated. It is only function being changed to the form, but never elimination has taken place. Please be cautious with all these things. Example of elimination, I hope already I gave you previously. If I have A bar BC plus A bar B C bar, here A bar B common into C plus C bar. In digital, C plus C bar is 1. A bar B into 1. So here what is left over is A bar B. This is called as elimination. So in this, what is eliminated? A bar B common, C C bar eliminated. This is called as elimination. Please just remember. So association cannot be concluded as elimination. Like how almost 90% of the questions of digital are always logical but not mathematical or blind solving methods. I definitely say in every subject you need to apply your logic and find out what exactly the question is seeking from you. Not that you just solve it blindly and lose your marks. And remember to be cautious in touching all the questions with logical way of thinking. Thank you.